Hey everyone, it's Renee and I'm here to share with you one of my favorite salads that is fit for you for a lunch or for your entire Thanksgiving celebration, and I'm actually going to do this one on Thursday. I'm hosting a boatload of people and they're all my relatives, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a healthy Renee because that's who I am. We're doing the traditional stuffing, potatoes, all that grand stuff, but there's going to be one side salad. And instead of a lettuce salad, which sometimes takes up a lot of room on the plate, which is a good strategy, by the way, if you're trying to keep it in check. But the lettuce is sometimes all cumbersome and dressing flies all over it. And this is more of a contained salad. And it contains Brussels sprouts, which are very common during the holidays. My kids eat them roasted. I love them roasted, but for the sake of them not having to cool off and be cold, nobody wants a cold roasted Brussels sprout. Apples, which you may have left over, or they're very cheap right now, which is great. And bacon. I know, who doesn't love bacon? But what I have done is I've purchased the expensive bacon on sale and trimmed it so that I don't have all that extra fat, and I have a whole bag full of it, and I'm going to be using it for things throughout the weekend. Things like a breakfast bake, a salad, garnishes, things like that. So when you do something once, think about how you can do it ahead of time. And that is the beauty of this salad. It can be done ahead of time. The reason I love using Brussels sprouts also is because they hold up well. This can be made in advance and be put back in the fridge aside from the dressing, and you don't have to worry about it right away, right before the meal. It contains Brussels sprouts that I shaved. I just literally used a knife instead of the mandolin because I really wanted to keep all my fingers intact. Mandolins scare me. And cabbage, and this is actually a big head of Napa cabbage, or bok choy I like to use, because it holds up well, more so than lettuce. I also am going to use a little bit of red cabbage for color because it is so pretty. Again, holds up very well, keeps forever in the fridge, very cheap. And some red onions, so I have that in here as well for me. And like I said, the apple. So all you do literally is dump in, oh, and I have a helper helping me in the kitchen, all the ingredients. Now granted, this is for me for lunch. And some bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? You don't really need a lot of bacon, so don't go all freaking out on me like, oh, the fit lady's having bacon. It's for flavor, it's trimmed, it's fine. That's how I grew up, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's finish the fridge. The star of this show is actually the dressing, which I mixed up, which is a little bit of Dijon mustard, red wine vinegar, garlic, oil, and pure maple syrup. Don't be skimping on no Aunt Jemima. You use the pure maple syrup, which is also used in my granola. And I'm just gonna dress it with that, and it will hold up well with the cabbage. And then I'm also going to top it with some walnuts. And not very many, because the day of your Thanksgiving feast, you're going to have a lot of healthy fats, unhealthy fats going on your table, so you won't need a lot of walnuts. Chop them up really small for crunch. And then at the end, a little bit of feta cheese. Now you might want to put this off to the side or gauge your guests to see, this maybe isn't a feta crowd. I'm just going to, put this over here. Again, it keeps up beautifully, and you can do it in advance. If I'm going to do it for myself for lunch, I might add a little more protein in terms of like a grilled chicken. But this is going to be on my table, I promise you, on Thursday. So if any of you are my Thursday guests and you don't like this salad, then just don't come over. Okay? Tomorrow, how to healthify whipped cream and still make it taste good. I have 2 different recipes that you can make at one time for an outstanding whipped cream, which is really good on a homemade pumpkin pie. So stay tuned tomorrow at Fit and Faithful with Renee. And if you like this video, share it.